What's up, guys? I'm eating a muffin with the cutest little muffin in town. What's
Hey.
up, Brandi?
Hey, what kind of muffin is
I
it
don't
though?
know. I think it's got apple.
Okay, apple muffins.
Apple muffin.
Got it. Perfect.
From Great Harvest. They brought us some free snacks today. That's really sweet of them. Shout out to Great Harvest. They're right here on Main Street in Warrenton. They have great, yummy goodies and stuff. But today, we have the one, the only, the true and beautiful Brandi.
Why are you so dumb?
I don't know. Someone's got to do it. So, welcome to my podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, today we're switching the name.
Okay, from
We're having issues because there's another podcast that's very similar.
Okay.
In the sense of what it's named. So when people were looking us up, they were having a hard time finding us. And it was directing people to a different podcast.
Got it. So what is the new name going to be?
The Painted Fox After Dark.
I love it.
Yeah,
That's really good. That's
we're
good.
out here after hours. Everyone's done tattooing for the day.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna talk crazy.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. We'll keep it PG for Brandi.
Thanks.
You know. That's crazy. the little numbers keep going up. So
Oh.
That's gonna totally mess with my ADHD.
Don't look that way.
Okay.
Focus.
So welcome back, listeners, to the Painted Fox After Dark. I don't know how I'm gonna say that. Painted Fox After Dark.
Maybe you should have like one of those contests where like, people come up with like a jingle. I mean, you don't need a jingle
Come
per
up
se.
with a jingle.
Like how to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think a jingle would be dope.
When I decided I was going to do a podcast a long time ago, we never really launched it. However, we played around with some different renditions on like the intro. And so it would like play over it before it would start.
We need a jingle. We should come up with
You should have a jingle contest.
a jingle contest.
Oh, not jiggle. Jingle.
Sorry, I had to.
You wouldn't be you if you did it. It was good.
Don't you guys want to do a jingle competition? If you're interested in coming up with a jingle for our new name, send us an email and we'll have that in the link below because we'll have a new email since we're changing the name.
Perfect.
Boom.
I love this for you.
Hi.
Hi.
Brandi, you're tatted.
Yes.
Yes,
still.
you are.
They're real.
They're still there.
They're still there.
That's
still there.
cool.
Yeah.
So we met what? 4 or 5 years ago?
Almost 6 years ago.
Okay, 6
Yes.
years ago.
Yeah.
You were getting tattooed by Chelsea.
I was.
Yeah. And she was like, I'm not tattooing an octopus on you. Go
I
to
am
Vanessa.
not. Yes, that's exactly how it happened.
Yeah.
She completely was like, "There's no way.
Yeah.
There's absolutely." And we talked about it because everything on my back is nautical.
Yeah.
Or has something to do with the water. And when we were mapping it out, and she was like,
Aquarius or something?
"No, I grew up in Carolina, so we were just always by the water." So the center, only part that Chelsea didn't do is like down the center is coordinates where Trinity was born, which isn't anywhere exotic, but that's how it started. And then everything after that kind of just got built around it.
Yeah.
And so when we were mapping it out, she was like, "Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. I'm not doing that." And I was like, "What? What do you mean?" She was like, I'm not putting an octopus. I'd like, there's somebody else who can do it better." And I was like, "What do you mean? There's somebody else who can do it?" She was like, "Vanessa do it." Meanwhile, I really hadn't met you, didn't really know you. And I was like, "All right, I guess."
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if an artist is telling you that they're not going to do it and there's someone else better, that's a sign of professionalism.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm down.
Chelsea's better at that than me.
Oh,
Chelsea's
saying no?
definitely better at saying no than I am.
No, she was like, yeah, I'm not, like, flat out. But the very first time I met Chelsea, I wanted my toes tattooed. And she was like, I'm not doing that either.
You want your toes? You went to her for your toes?
I was just like, I want ornamental stuff on my toes. And
Is
she
this
had,
your first one from her?
no, she wouldn't do it. No.
Yeah, but that's the first. You went in saying, I want my toes tatted.
So I was following Chelsea for a while, right?
Okay.
On social. And timing wise, I could never like figure out the email, the this, the that. Like, email for a, for an appointment. So when I met Chelsea,
you know, your toes aren't tatted. The rest of your body is.
right, she flat out refused.
Yeah.
But it was like, you know, she posted, she was like, oh, have a cancellation. Does anybody want something small?
And you're like, you know what I want?
I was like, yeah, like I'm down. I'll have my toes, like just ornamental. And I didn't want anything like super major. I just wanted some little ornamental
It's major. Anything on your toes is major.
Oh, I now know because she has since tattooed my foot, and I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the rest of me is all kinds of tattoos.
You said really well, so it's interesting to hear you say that.
When she got to like the top of my foot, I was like, why was this a good idea? Like, why are we doing this? And here we are. But I mean, I made it.
Yeah.
That was it. But yeah, it was initially my toes. But she said she wouldn't do it. She was like, it's going to fall out. I mean, she gave me all the reasons.
Yeah.
And it didn't make me say, well, I don't want to go to her. It was like, oh, okay, well.
She's professional.
She's a professional. She's
honest.
telling me she's being honest. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a scary thing in our profession is to be honest at the same time because people could take it as us being rude or pretentious is often an adjective people use for tattooers. And it's not necessarily that. It's that we don't want to do things that we know aren't going to heal the way you want them to heal. And then you're going to keep coming back to me and you're like, well, why isn't my toe healing?
I would appreciate, I don't know, for me, between time and money, I would very much appreciate for somebody, especially an artist of any kind, to say, hey, it's not going to look good. This isn't great. I'm not the best person for it. Or it's just not, like, I wouldn't suggest that. Or I'm not comfortable doing it. Yeah. I'd rather that than be stuck with some.
I've had hit or miss. I mean, there's a lot of other people that feel that way. That like have respect for you saying no.
Right.
But a lot of people are like, why? It's my body. I'm like, bro, you don't understand.
Well, it's the same way if I came to you and I said, hey, Ness, tattoo my face. You're going to be like, absolutely not.
No.
Right. I'm on the list of people. Maybe now.
Now, yeah, you covered.
Maybe now.
You can have it now.
You can have it 6 years ago. Absolutely
not.
No,
hell no. If you came to me and you're like, I want my toes in my face, I would have been like, you can miss me with that. That's crazy.
You can miss me with that.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So that was 6 years ago?
Yeah. Coming up on 6 years.
Chelsea and I tag teamed you at the shop in Manassas.
Yes.
How was that? Getting tattooed by two artists at once.
I'm pretty sure that's the day I went to sleep.
Yeah, that's why when you said your foot hurt, I was like, I remember her just powering through like it was nothing. I'm very different. I can't sit still.
Well, you can't in real life either, though. I love you.
Tell people.
They know. They see you fidgeting in a
still,
chair.
I swear. Come get tattooed by me, I promise. So, real quick before we get even farther into this, if you have any questions, if you want to send us emails, go ahead. If you're looking for some support groups, you're struggling with your sobriety, you're looking for a safe space, send us a message and we will get back to you.
Or if you need a reason to smile. You forgot that part. Where's the positivity, Ness?
I thought that was all positive.
It was, but extra.
Why would they DM me to smile?
Why not? Maybe you have something to like. You can
Should
give
I
them
tell
like
jokes. If you're having a bad day and you need to smile, I'll send you a joke.
Well done.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
I'm gonna Google it.
Okay.
Best dad jokes.
Good. It's going good.
Yeah.
Come see Brandi. She'll make you smile.
Yeah. Come see Brandi at Luxe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. She'll be there one day a week.
Always make you smile.
That's right. I got stuff to say.
Yeah. So yeah, send us an email if you're interested. The email will be in the bio below. If you haven't already subscribed to our show, you should. Tell your friends, tell your family. I hope you're having a terrible day unless you're gay. Just kidding. You straights can have a good day too.
Thank you. I was like, wait, I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah, you are in the wrong place. You're an ally though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You didn't say anything about allies.
You're part of the LGBT alphabet.
Okay. Part of that.
You're a little plus at the end.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Got it.
You don't have to be gay.
Continue.
So should I say but it rhymes with gay. Have a terrible day unless you're gay.
Okay.
Wait. have a terrible day unless you're LGBTQIA
Plus.
No, it doesn't work. We'll have to find it out.
I can't.
Let's see. Okay. So,
Okay.
I've tattooed you. You've been in and out of the shop.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so
This
glad
shop
you're my neighbor.
exists because of you.
It does not.
Yes, it does. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Well, actually, we can get to we'll just right off the rip start with
Okay.
that. So we met. Chelsea introduced us. I ended up
Yeah.
tattooing you, and
Yeah.
I'd say a friendship started on right off the rip.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You were a fellow business owner. We're both women.
Yep.
Both tatted.
For sure.
You actually might have more tattoos than me.
Cut it out. I do not. I can't. Not yet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, your whole back's done. Not
Yes.
all my back's done.
Got it.
This much of my back's done.
Oh, okay. We better catch up then. What are you
No
doing?
I keep saying I'm gonna get skinny and then get tatted.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what's stopping me.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that's kind of like, you know, how I camouflage some of the, you know, when people come in the shop and they say things like, oh, I got arms that are jiggling. And I was like, oh, I just put tattoos on them. It's fine. Nobody notices.
I feel that, but I feel like if I lose weight in my stomach area, it's gonna shift. the
You want
energy.
to have your stomach tattooed?
Yeah, so I'm tattooed. Just my lower stomach and my lower back isn't tattooed.
Bikini season is
Yeah.
upon us.
Looks like I'm wearing a skin suit of a floaty. I don't know how to describe that.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. It just keeps getting better.
Yeah, whatever. There's no shame.
None.
No, I'm gonna get skinny and then I'm gonna get tattooed here,
Okay.
and then it'll settle naturally.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want some face that like starts off like smiling and then.
Oh,
her
and then it's
mouth-
drooping.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have a butterfly on part of my body. It now looks like a moth. For the same.
Yeah.
It doesn't look the same.
Yeah. Where's
No.
that?
It's under my belly button. Well, it's next to my belly button.
Under your belly button?
No, it's next to my belly button. It's like
How
off to one
far
side.
Under your belly button.
No, it was like a, you know, it's one of those things you do when you're like 18 or 19. You
get butterflies on your belly button, under your belly button?
next to my belly button, I had 2 butterflies. They don't look the same.
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm here
They've
for
just
it.
seen some things.
Well, forget seeing things. They're just different.
They had a pregnancy.
Metamorphosis.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so we're in Warrenton.
We are.
My shop used to be in Manassas by a different name.
Yes.
Funny how we're changing the name of this episode or this show in general.
Yes.
And you were like, "Hey, there's this spot. It's opening up. You should come out here. You should, you know."
Yeah.
Because I had been saying I wanted to open up something closer to home.
Yeah. You kept saying like, "Oh, you're in Warrenton. If you hear of anything,
Yeah.
let me know. Let me know. Did you hear of anything? Let me know."
I didn't want to be in Manassas. I was too close to the shop that I used to work for, and I felt bad. Essentially, I just felt rude. And I wanted to create some distance, and I also really wanted open concept. So I was looking for something that was completely open.
You're here now.
And then you were like, "Check this place out."
Yes.
You were in that studio, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right next door. Still.
How long were you in there?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 2 years, year and a half, something like that. I mean, it wasn't crazy long,
Yeah.
but it was perfect because, you know,
Yeah.
I essentially knew that I would have great neighbors. So, even better.
For the most part.
You're fine. You're all right.
Yeah, we're all right.
You're
We're
all
not
right.
perfect, but
Nor are we. So it works
Yeah.
out. It's a balance.
I don't hear you guys.
No. Mm-mm. Unless we're
No,
laughing
we're the
or
loud
something.
ones.
You are. Shake it up a little. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good.
I mean, at least there's some livelihood in here.
Absolutely. Like, I will say that. That's one of the hardest things, you know. I think everybody at some point has lived in a condo or an apartment or a townhouse where you have, like, close neighbors, right?
Yeah.
And good neighbors matter. Whether that's you need to borrow something, whether that's the noise, whether that you can go to them and talk to them about something.
sugar.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Or, I don't know, a giant ladder, because that's what I used last week.
You have come in here and asked for our giant ladder like 6 times.
Right. Why do I need one if
That's
you have
why you
one?
want me to come here for my ladder?
That's exactly it. Your tools, your ladder.
We're
you know.
ladder daddies in here.
Yee.
Just kidding.
But good neighbors matter, you know? We look out for each other. We text. I mean, you heard who texted me a couple weeks ago at 4:00 in the morning to say that we didn't have power.
Yeah.
There was no way I would have known. I don't live in Warrenton.
Yeah.
So, I mean, good neighbors matter. So, I knew that we would be in good hands, like, and vice versa, next door to each other. So, yeah, it's been good.
I think it compliments.
Not to mention, I can, like, show up and be like, so who has an appointment today?
Yeah,
Or-
that's true.
Yeah,
It's been a while since you've been tattooed here.
I know. It has been. I got to do better.
I get it. Like, I know Chelsea's better, but we're right
Cut
here.
it out. No,
We're right here.
she gifted you to me.
No.
Yeah, that's how
I want to tattoo. I want to make Chelsea come here when she tattoos you.
Okay, we can set that up.
Just kidding. Chelsea, please just come hang out.
Please come hang out with Vanessa while you
Yeah.
tattoo me.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Well, we've done it before. I'm down.
We have done before.
I'm down.
So
I've got a little space left.
Tell me about yourself. Why are you from Warrenton?
No. When I grew the shop here 6 years ago, I didn't know a single person.
So what made you want to open in Warrenton?
So I grew up in Raleigh, North Carolina. So kind of like small town USA in terms of like the Carolinas and mom and pop shops. And so my daughter used to do a lot of stuff at the local community theater here. And this was probably almost 10 years ago. And they would use borrowed stage space. So every night, well, like 2 to 3 times a week, I'd be down here for 2 to 3 hours each time with nothing to do. I'd be like, well, what does everybody do other than eat and drink? And drink and eat. And there really wasn't a lot of activity. There wasn't. And again, 10 years ago, Warrenton's so different now. There's so many small shops, so much recreational stuff. There's open mic nights, there's book clubs, there's knitting clubs, there's pottery classes. I mean, it's endless now.
Yeah.
But 10 years ago, there was nothing. If you weren't eating, you were drinking. If you weren't drinking, you were eating.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, if I ever decide on a place, if I want to open a business and have a brick and mortar, this would be the first place I came.
Yeah.
What I loved about Warrenton is it was quaint, it was cozy. Everybody was so kind to each other. So there wasn't a single person that I passed that wasn't like, hey, how are you? Hello.
Yeah.
And they genuinely wanted to know how I was.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of home. So fast forward, when I opened a shop, this is one of the first places I came to look.
Heck yeah.
The rest is history.
Yeah. I love that.
Yep.
So how long have you owned a business in Warrenton?
We're going into year 6 next month.
Dang.
Yeah, it's wild.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't start in this location. You started on
No.
a smaller spot.
Smaller street, about a half a block from here on a side street. You could, we're on Main Street now, so you could see it from Main Street, but it wasn't where we are now.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I mean, and there's parts of it that I miss so much.
Really?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really sweet spot. And it's interesting because when I came to look, there was tons of storefront locations open here in Warrenton. One of which, well, 2 of them were on Main Street. And I walked into that one, and it felt like it's exactly where I needed to be.
Yeah.
So it had good bones, and it was quaint and cozy, and had a lot of charm. So
Love that. When I was working for Aaron, he wanted to open a second shop. And I was, I think we both mutually, I don't know who was that sparked it, was like, what about Warrenton? He ended up opening up a shop in Culpeper, but when we were looking, we looked in Warrenton. I really wanted to open something in Warrenton.
yeah.
And like fast forward a couple of years, we're here. Like I'm here now.
You are here.
Yeah, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that you showed us this space because the other shop was cool. It just wasn't this shop. This shop is not like just a tattoo shop. It's like a community.
Absolutely. There's so much more that happens in here other than tattoos and piercings. From the conversations to the laughter, you guys do a ton of healing in this space, and it's a safe space for everybody in the community, regardless to where you stand on anything. Everybody knows that this is a safe place, and they seek you guys out.
Yeah.
So makes a big difference in our community.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, so you opened retail. What made you want to do that? Why did you want to, like, was there someone that inspired you? Have you just always liked fashion? Like, what was it?
So I've always loved clothes. On my hardest days, that was something I could get excited about. Like, oh, It's fine. Tomorrow I get to wear new shoes. Or wait a minute, I have this new bag that I want to put on or whatever. So on my hardest days, those would be some of the like the highlights is what I was excited about wearing. And always been a positive person, always intentionally, built confidence in others. And so I wanted to create a space that I could like do all of those things, and specifically like put women first, because oftentimes we put ourselves last because we're such providers or caregivers, we're nurturing. We, organically and naturally just take care of other people. So I wanted to create a space where women would be first from the second that they walked in the door, that they felt welcomed, they felt at home, and it was that they could buy something for themselves without like breaking the bank, and every day could be about them. It could be a yes day every day. So yeah.
Love that.
Yep.
Was there anybody, like, do you have any famous people that you aspire to be like?
No.
Or like styles? Like, do you style off of what's prevalent in the fashion industry?
I mean, so we definitely look to the fashion industry for like inspiration, but everything that's on the runway isn't for us.
Yeah, they be wearing some crazy stuff on the runway.
Right. So the goal is to find, clothing that's comfortable, that's accessible, and that's easy to be transitioned from day to night. Yeah. If nothing else, here in this area, we do not have a ton of time to like run back home and get dressed and like redo the day. Oftentimes we are trying to make it all happen throughout the day. So having transitional clothing that's, affordable, that's cute, that's trendy, and that, when you look back now, 10 years from now, that you're not gonna be like, what am I wearing?
Yeah.
So it's a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're always wearing your little slippers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, fashion first, but comfort.
What is your studio called? Does it stand for anything?
So Studio Luxe. So deluxe without the D. So like it's a luxurious experience. Studio meaning that you're gonna get like one-on-one attention. We're gonna go out our way to, put you first, make you feel not only just like we're your built-in best friends all the time. So yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys cater to all different types of women, just all shapes and sizes?
Absolutely. We are inclusive all the time. So we are extra small to 3X every single day. We get new inventory every day. So always something like fun and fashionable happening, like on purpose. So yeah.
No, I love that you have plus sizes, because I'm a plus size baddie myself.
I mean,
and it's
okay,
frustrating.
Baddie. Okay.
I might not be wearing a dress from there, but I'm just saying it makes me feel good to see that you do all sizes, and it even says it on the window, right?
It says it on the window. It says it on all of our advertisement. So when I first opened, so my mom is a curvy woman. She is a full-figured woman. She has been my entire life, and she is vertically impaired, so she might be like 5 feet. Period. Like she's 5
Are you
foot.
saying I'm vertically impaired? 'Cause I'm
Possibly.
5 foot?
I mean, maybe. Are you growing? Are you getting taller? I mean,
I can't reach the top shelf, but
that's what that giant ladder is for, Ness. Thank goodness you have it.
Dang. Okay.
So that's it. She's always been petite yet full-figured, always been curvy. So in that, I never shopped anywhere growing up as a kid that didn't offer those sizes. Like everywhere we went was inclusive because my mom was shopping and myself and my sister were shopping.
Yeah.
So when I first opened the shop, there was no other option for me. Like I didn't consider any other possibility. Why wouldn't we be inclusive to everyone? Like just nothing else made sense to me.
Yeah.
However, for the longest time, I would say for the first 6 months that we were open, and this was pre-COVID, I was like, we have all these like amazing curvy sizes and no one's buying them. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, nobody knew that we had them because the average boutique isn't inclusive sizing. And I didn't consider that because I never shopped anywhere that wasn't. So then I had to be very intentional about my marketing, my advertising it, plastering it on the window, plastering it on our sandwich board sign that sits on the sidewalk. I had to be so intentional about it because people just assumed that we wouldn't have things to carry them if they weren't an extra small or a small.
I would have assumed that because anytime, I mean, even some of the name brand stores that you would think would have all sizes, they don't.
Right. And I mean, hindsight, I completely get it. But in the moment, because I didn't know any different and there was no other option, it wasn't like when I sought out to open a boutique that I was like, oh, am I going to be an inclusive size shop? There wasn't a question for me.
Yeah.
So I never did I never worked with brands that didn't offer a full run of sizes.
Yeah.
That didn't have a full selection.
Well, it's
So-
frustrating.
Oh,
like, to
absolutely.
watch.
I can't imagine. I
Yeah.
can't imagine in that regard. And I mean, there's been times that, like, weight wise, my weight has fluctuated to all different sizes.
Mhm.
I've been as big as an 18 and as small as a 2.
Yeah.
And in that, there were places that I do recall going to and being like, oh, well, I can't fit the clothes here anymore. So then I would just find shops that had all the sizes. So, hindsight, it makes sense to me.
Well, I want to say you're probably the only boutique in town that has,
Yes, we are. We are.
maybe besides the Deja Vu,
Yes.
because they do whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They offer all sizes. They're
But you're
inclusive
like
as
the
well.
only one I would say on Main Street where I'd be like, okay, I bet you, like, if I wanted to get something for a woman of any size,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is cool. I think that's awesome. So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
That matters.
It does matter. I mean, I love that. I love that sets us apart. But it's unfortunate that that's, you know what I mean. Like, I think
there's
everywhere we go
nothing-
should just be inclusive.
There's nothing worse than going into a store, seeing something cute, and being like, oh damn,
Right.
they don't have my size. Like, that sucks.
For sure.
Like, that's defeating.
I would
And
agree with
I
that.
personally, like, I'm gonna speak from experience, and this might trigger people, or people might make fun of me for this, but there's been times where I've gone in and tried something and, like, genuinely cried because my experience was awful.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, just because I'm, my figure's my figure. I am the way that I am. I look the way that I do. But not having options is hard.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't dress very feminine. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. So, wish you had boy clothes, but it's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if I was more female presenting and wore more female clothes, I would
Right.
like the opportunity to go to somewhere that has multiple sizes, so I have options.
Right. Agreed.
If that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same way we don't have.
I wasn't picking on you for not having men's options.
I got it.
But
I
I'm
got it.
saying, like, from my personal experience going to places and realizing, like, there's nothing in my size.
Right. No, I get that.
I'm not going to name drop some of these stores out there, but that's frustrating. And
I
so I can
understand.
imagine, especially being, like, more female presenting, going into like a boutique and being like, wow, the biggest size they have is a large.
I wouldn't be able to fit my own clothes if the biggest size that we had was a large.
Yeah.
Not in this season and not in most of the seasons of my life. Like, I wouldn't be able to even wear the clothes that we have at Studio Luxe. So it just, the math doesn't math there for me.
Yeah,
so
yeah. No.
being inclusive is the way.
Yeah, I love that.
Thanks.
Kudos to you for that. And we're going to take a little... We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Hey everybody, come visit Simply Pure Products here in Vent Hill at Ivabella Salon. We handcraft all natural products made in Virginia. They have incredible ingredients and wonderful essential oils. We have everything from candles to body washes to body scrubs and all natural makeup. So come on down and visit us.
Welcome back, guys, after that commercial break.
Starting a fire.
Yeah, getting a little friction. I don't know why I did that. Whatever. So you have a boutique here.
Yes.
You have multiple locations, right?
So we're currently here in Warrenton and also in Manassas. Then we do pop-ups, boutiques, a little bit of everywhere. Some of them are seasonal for a period of time, like months at a time, like in brick and mortar locations, whether that's a mall, whether that's small towns. And then we pop up at breweries, wineries, festivals, farmers
Okay.
markets, ladies' nights.
Ladies' night.
Yes. What?
Where's ladies' night? What's happening at ladies?
How's that working out for you?
Not. It's not. How's lady nights? Jesus Christ. How are lady nights? What are those? What are ladies' nights?
So generally speaking, ladies' night.
Why is that so hard to say? What are... I'm having an aneurysm. Tell me what a ladies' night looks like.
So it's generally a group of businesses that cater to women, whether that's fashion, whether that's health, whether that's wellness. So there may be a jewelry vendor will bring the clothes. Someone else may bring some sort of esthetician services. There might be a massage therapist there.
Oh, that's cool.
And generally they're at local wineries, breweries, different places. I mean, they're hosted all over the place. But just a good time, an opportunity for gal pals to get together.
Gal pals.
That's right, gal pals.
Okay.
To get together to do the most. Generally, it's a really easygoing night. Everybody's there to chill because everybody's got their own stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's shopping. It's,
Yeah.
it's downtime. Sometimes it's like a movie playing on the lake somewhere behind us. Always great music, good vibes.
What the hell? I want to go to this.
Okay, you can
A
go.
movie on the lake?
Yes.
Girl.
Let's
Right.
go.
She said,
I
take me there.
I went to a lake. What was it? It was a sound bath, a Serenity sound bath on the lake just on Sunday evening. Yeah, it's a good time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Were you healed after that?
It was a really life-changing experience.
Yeah?
It was. I don't walk into those like any type of energy work, anything, opportunity, looking for anything specific. It's kind of like a full surrender, right?
Okay.
You go with the idea that you're going to get whatever you're going to get out of it, but you just
Yeah.
go with an open mind and an open heart and all the things. So I went and did the things and it was amazing. And I mean, I was really drawn to it in the sense that it was outside. It was near water. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that'd be a good time.
Dang.
Weather was perfect. It was good.
That's cool. Where was it at?
Montclair,
Okay.
so not far. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you have the 2 locations and you do pop-ups. But I remember you talking about you were going to school and you finished?
I did finish.
Okay.
I did finish.
Like,
yeah.
is this your end game? Is retail what it is for you, or do you have future goals and aspirations?
So, interestingly enough,
You don't have to tell me if it's a secret.
it's not a secret. I don't have any secrets.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, when I started the business, I had recently finished a master's degree, and it's an MBA. So it's it's a master's in business essentially, and it's in strategic leadership. And then I started my doctoral program. And at the time, I was still like working. And the end game is once my daughter graduated high school, that I was going to teach full time, but I could do it from wherever. And again, this is all pre-COVID. I didn't, at that time when I started that program, I didn't see myself opening a boutique. Like, it wasn't even something that I had considered or really thought about. As time went on, and not that much time, like within a year, I had walked away from my job. I had started a boutique. I had like done all the things. Brick and mortar was open, and I was like, well, it's silly to pay for a degree I don't have. So I switched schools that I was at so I could have like a more flexible program to be able to come in and out of it. But I finished my doctoral program last year.
Okay.
Yep. So
Dang.
So,
And she's smart.
sometimes,
I'm here for it.
yeah. So we'll see what I do with it. I mean, had you asked me when I started it, I'd have been like, oh, I'm going to be a professor. But that wasn't the idea that I would be kind of working in that field, like in this direction between now and then.
Yeah.
And that really hasn't happened. I mean, I've done plenty of like speaking. I've gone and done public speaking. I've gone and done seminars and workshops and some
Oh.
coaching. So there's opportunities that have been within that
Yeah.
that had nothing to do with my doctoral program, but just kind of the organic growth of the business and being like all the things that have come out of it. So it's been
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
So I don't know what I'll do with it long term. It'll be good, whatever it is.
So moving on, you mentioned Trinity.
Yes,
Yes, your baby girl.
that's it.
She's not a baby.
No.
She's a senior, right?
Senior in high school. She'll be going to college in the fall.
That's exciting.
It is.
Scary. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. That's a great question. That's one of the things this year. My goal was to try to find hobbies that I liked for myself that I could do with people or do alone.
Yeah.
One of the things that business has brought me that I never anticipated was never being able to have privacy. Never being able to like pause and take a break.
Yeah.
So
Feel
more
that.
so more
Feel that hard.
more now than ever, having something for me is so important. And I know, like, going into next year when there isn't, not that I have to rush home to her now because she's self-sufficient, she works, she drives, all the things, but there's purpose at the end of it when I get home. I'm
Yeah.
still making dinner, I'm still her mom, I'm still checking in with her.
Yeah.
The physical part won't be there. The necessity for me to go home to somebody will not be there next year. So Trying to find like hobbies and things that I like that
Oh
are
my God, I'll
specific to
cry.
me. Don't do that.
I mean, mine's a junior,
Yes.
one of them.
Yes.
And I have a freshman,
Yeah.
but they're just so busy. They have their own.
They are.
They're like their own people now.
Oh no,
They ain't got time for me.
I would say definitely like Trinity starting to drive and having that freedom, and now I'm like completely comfortable with her getting up and going, right? Like she can come to me and say, "Hey, Mom, I'm gonna run to wherever," and I'm like, "Okay, Mom, I have to go to work." It's really not checking in with me because I'm comfortable with her driving. She's responsible enough. She knows what she needs to do.
Yeah.
She knows how to balance it all.
Yeah.
So it does it, and it's like overnight that happens.
Well,
that
Alani
switch.
called me. She was like, "Do you want me to pick up Jaden?" I was like,
Well, yes, but also
yes,
what is
but
happening?
like,
Right,
So
no,
like,
that's
wear
what
your
happens.
fucking seatbelts. Like that's what my brain said. But it's just different. It's just a different era.
And it's a level of freedom for them, but also for us as parents.
I feel like it's almost night and day. As
It is.
soon as Alani started driving, her independence
Absolutely.
and her honestly, we communicate a hell of a lot better.
Well, yeah, because she's not
honestly.
relying on you.
Yeah.
And we're not relying on them for information. Because part of, I know for me that was part of the strain on our relationship a lot of times is me trying to get information
Pretty
to,
much.
to balance her schedule and mine.
Yeah.
The goal was to get her where she wanted to be and needed to be by a certain time and get you picked. But I need
Yeah.
information.
Yeah.
But although they're very mature, you're two included, Trinity, Jaden, Alani, very mature. They're still, their communication style didn't always work for us.
No, it doesn't.
In terms of
no.
getting the information that we needed in a timely fashion in between all the things.
Yeah.
Whether that's you as a tattoo artist or whether that's me running the shop or walking into this meeting or speaking at this event. I need you to give it to me quick. Like,
Yeah.
give it to me all at once. Don't make me have to ask 100 questions.
Yeah.
You'd be the same way. You'd be like, I've put these gloves on 7 times.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
But now that they can do a lot of it on their own, there's a lot of the back and forth that doesn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, we're like maybe 2 months into Alani driving.
Yeah.
A month, maybe a month and a half.
Trinity-
It's terrifying. I think
Yeah.
this morning she left. Her and Jaden left at like 5 a.m. because I live in Warrenton and they
Yes.
go to school in Haymarket. And I just was like, couldn't fall asleep. Like, because it was early. I couldn't go
Yeah.
back to sleep until
Right.
I knew they made it
Right.
to
Absolutely.
Dad's. She likes to get ready at Dad's house.
Right.
But that feeling is terrifying. But I noticed it like slowly gets a little easier and easier. It's just crazy. Transitioning from being a full-time, like fully involved
In every
in
aspect.
everything
yes.
that's going on.
To allowing them to have some of their independence.
Yeah. It's different.
It is. There's
different.
definitely a learning curve.
But I feel like I'm also, I don't know if you struggle with this, but I also feel like you're starting to grieve their loss before you've even lost them.
I'm not there yet. I mean, there are days. Like Trinity was in South Carolina this past weekend. She went to go see a friend at USC.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the way she was touring that college, was through the friend for family weekend. And I thought that was great. Great idea. But when she was gone, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
is this what this is like?
Yeah.
Because she was gone for 3 days. And then when she was calling, she was talking to me about college things. And I was like, oh, this is a sneak peek.
Yeah.
And it was a tough weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do to cope with that? Like, speaking to single moms out there who have their kids are going off to college, what do you do to cope with
I mean,
that?
I really allowed myself to feel my feelings.
Yeah.
I didn't try to fill it with a ton of other stuff. So like on Friday, I had a couple of things I had like that I had pre-committed to. So I had a work event and then I had a charity event to go to on Friday. So that took me until like the evening, which was fine. So by the time I got home, I'd had a 12-hour day. I was wiped out. I went to bed. Woke up Saturday and it hit me like, oh, she's not here. And I had talked to her, several times the night before. I had talked to her that morning when she got up. So I did as little as possible. And I really chilled all day Saturday at home.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ran a couple errands. I did the things I absolutely had to do. But I allowed myself to have those moments and, to really think about it and to sit with it. Because I think oftentimes it's easy to keep yourself so busy that you don't feel your feels.
Yeah.
And to distract yourself.
I do that.
I think we all do it.
Yeah.
But I felt like if I allowed myself to feel those feelings, that maybe they're going to be a little bit easier, that it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I went to that sound bath on Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really it. So most of Saturday, most of Sunday, I did very little. I went and listened to a little bit of live music, went to the sound bath, and then I came home. And by then, by that night she was back, but I sat with it.
Did she drive herself down there?
She went with a friend, yeah. The two of them went, and they got there, and I held my breath the whole time on the way there and on the way back.
I would have had an aneurysm.
Well, but I also know that that's a sneak peek for next year. Like, next year she's going to be driving 2 places. So what better way than to start taking these little adventures and creating opportunities for her to intentionally grow, and where I'm supporting her, and I know that she's there, so she's not hiding it. And, we had time to make sure she was prepared before she went. Like, we had her car serviced and had her tires checked and, all the things.
Yeah.
So that some of that weight that you would have as a parent wasn't there. I knew it wasn't going to be because that, there was something wrong with the car.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's a lot. And you have other people in the house, right?
I do.
Yeah, it's not. So you're not completely alone when she leaves.
I have 2 elderly aunts that live with me. I adore them. Most of the time. I adore them. However, I'm there for them, instead of vice versa. So it's.
You about to cry?
No.
I thought you were about to cry.
No.
I was like, is she feeling feelings? I got tissues.
I did enough crying this weekend.
Oh, you did?
There was a couple moments
Trinity,
where
you made your mom cry.
Worst.
Yeah.
There was a couple moments where I was like, man, and it was bittersweet, right? Like, I'm excited for him. As a mom, I know that I've done a great job that I can comfortably send my kid to another state and drive there with a friend and not worry that she's going to get in trouble or not be safe.
Yeah.
I know that I've equipped her with everything that I could. I've done my best.
Yeah.
The experiences that she's had, the lessons that she's had, the other people and opportunities she's surrounded herself with. I know that she's in the best possible position to do life.
Yeah.
And I don't know, as single parents, I feel like we oftentimes, every day we're doing something to help them to be more independent.
Yeah.
So unfortunately.
Trying to.
Well, we're trying. Yeah. But what better way to know that you're doing it, or that you know that you need help, or you know that you need to make adjustments than to do it? If I'm holding her hand through every single thing, she's going to be a horrible adult.
It's also hard to be a career mom.
It is.
A career mom and a single mom.
It is. There's some challenges with that.
The 2 of those together are extremely hard.
It is. It's a balancing act.
Yeah.
And there's some days that I feel like I'm failing at one or both or the other, right?
Yeah.
And then I get to the end of the day and I just know that I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
And I just kind of check in with myself, or I check in with my kid and I'm like, hey, is there anything I can do better to be your mom? Is there anything I can work on?
What's she saying?
Some days she's like, nah, you good.
Yeah.
You all right.
You're all
and then
right.
there's other days that she's like, I'd really like it if you did X, or if we could do more of this, or we used to do this, and I can immediately fix it, right? Like, I can make that pivot in my schedule. And sometimes I don't know those things because I haven't paused to ask the questions or have the conversations. Or sometimes I've just assumed that you would rather do these things with your friends because that's what you've been doing. So the same way we fill our time, our kids do too. So if we don't check in with them, we might not know.
Yeah, this is true. Kudos to that.
Hey.
Good mom talk.
Mom talk.
That's hard. It's hard being a single mother and owning a business, because any business takes a lot from you.
It's another kid.
Yeah. Takes a lot from you. And then obviously kids are a lot.
Yeah.
Love both of my children, but take a lot of energy and time.
Right.
And I want to give them that, but it's sometimes it can be hard to balance it all.
It is. It's hard to be everything to everybody.
So what do you do?
About what?
What do you do? Like, to cope? Not even just with that, but just in life in general. What do you do? Do you do your nails? Do you go get massages? Like, what are some of the things? Do you read? Do you take baths? What do you do?
So I only do things that make me happy.
Oh.
Oh.
What does that look like?
So like if I need a day, I'm going to take a day.
Yeah.
It's a lot of times, our opening and closing policies at Studio Luxe are a little different than other people's.
Yeah.
If it's raining outside, we're not coming to work.
Yeah.
That's a mental health day.
Yeah.
If it's 100 degrees outside, if you don't have the shirt, you're not coming to get it. So we're not going to open. So, some of that's built in, if we need a day to do those things, if I'm not feeling it, we're not feeling it as a team, we don't come to work. And not that we're not consistent in opening, because we're open 7 days a week generally.
Yeah.
But if not, we do whatever feels good, right?
Well, it doesn't make sense to stay open if it's pouring down rain.
Well, it doesn't, which is also like, or if it's a super slow day, like
yeah.
if we haven't seen anybody in hours, we're going home.
Yeah.
Catch us next time, maybe.
Yeah.
But you know, I really listen to my body. So if that means I need to rest, take a nap, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I enjoy being outdoors. So even like before this, I think you and I talked earlier today, and I was like, "Hey, are we good for 4?" And you were like, "Ah, it's probably gonna be closer to 5 or something." Well, I took myself to dinner.
Good
I
for
didn't
you.
invite anybody.
Rude.
I walked.
I could have went and ate.
You were still tattooing, sis.
Oh, you're right. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're right.
Where'd you go?
I went to Denim and Pearls.
Okay.
I went and sat on the side of the building outside,
Good for you.
away from the street where people wouldn't talk to me.
Did they anyone talk to you?
No,
Good for
nobody
you.
really saw me to talk to me, which is
Good.
perfect. But it was all by design. I walked there, so I got some time outside. Sat down and had dinner. Answered some messages, took care of some like pressing things so that I wouldn't be walking into like even here to do this heavy, knowing that I
Yeah.
have 700 things to do.
I feel that.
You know, and I mean simple things, pedicures, massages. You know, when I do plan tattoos, I plan for a whole day as opposed to
Like you take the whole day off.
I
Yeah.
do. So then that way I'm not rushed. That way there's a sense of completion.
Yeah.
So that we can sit for 5 or 6 hours or 8 hours or however many.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know,
Oh yeah.
travel a little when I can. It's a little harder, but
Well, I'm thankful for you sharing all this personal stuff,
yeah.
and I'm proud of you. You like, I don't know why I say I'm proud of you. That sounded weird to say that, but I think that you're inspiring.
Well, thank you.
You're inspiring. This isn't the, no offense to Warrenton, but this isn't the most progressive space.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's getting there. I think
It's
Warrenton's
growing
changed
so much.
a lot, and I think a lot of it has to do with you. You made a very big impact in the community. They've written articles about
Thank
you.
you.
You
Yes.
do a lot of stuff. You promote a ton of other businesses. Any new business that comes in, you normally go up there. You're like, "Hey, it's Brandi, and I'm here. Oh my gosh, we're at Goodness and Grace. Come check them out."
Yeah.
So that's
I
like,
mean, I want us all to win, right? Like I want us all to genuinely do well.
yeah.
And for no other reason than we all deserve it, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
being opening a business is like one of the most vulnerable things you can do. Because you're putting it all on the line. You're risking it all. You're risking your reputation. You're risking your sanity. You're risking your time. Like, she's on the circle.
I was like, after
I mean-
the sentence I told you, like,
Yeah, I mean, your friends, your family, like
Yeah.
you're risking it all.
yeah,
To do it. And oftentimes we don't know how it's going to turn out. And I opened right before COVID, not knowing COVID was a thing, right? Like,
yeah,
this is still just when people are kind of like randomly getting sick and they'd be like, yeah, something really wild happened. He was sick and then he wasn't, you know. But this is before we knew COVID was a thing. So this was in October of 2019 and COVID happened in March of 2020. So I did a lot of those first years. Right when we were taking off is when COVID happened. So I did it alone. And I didn't know that that wasn't normal, right? Because I did it through COVID. So we were all alone. But I didn't realize that entrepreneurship is like one of the loneliest things you can do. I never knew it. So I intentionally like want to make sure everybody knows that they have somebody. I want to make sure that everybody knows that like they can be connected or that they have a sense of community. And if that means that we're using our platform to build other people's community, then it makes sense to me, because to feel alone in your business when you've like risked it all, whether that's your life savings, whether that's your time, your attention, like everything, you've put it all on the line for this awesome idea for other people to believe in you, to then do that and do it alone and then feel lonely and things not be great and you don't have anybody to talk to about that. I can't imagine. I mean, when I went through that, it was because it was COVID and everybody else was going through the same thing. So just, I was like, oh, this isn't business, this is COVID. And then the more entrepreneurs I talked to, the more small business owners I talked to on the other side of that, they were like, yeah, that first year is the loneliest. Like, it sucked. It's so bad. That second year was so hard. I wanted to quit. I wanted to this. I wanted to that. And so I remember that resonating with me. And I never felt that because the whole world was going through it. But I can't imagine doing that alone and still being here 6 years later. Like, that's why so many businesses, I think, fail in those first few years, is because it is so isolating. And I don't think when people decide to go into business that you realize that. You don't consider that, because most people come from like an office environment or where they have coworkers, there's camaraderie. When you're the owner, it's just you. You're making the decisions, you're making the choices. Uh-oh. If you cry, that's it.
It's just, I mean, I don't necessarily feel that, but I pay people to be there for me.
Right. Okay.
I pay a lot of people to be there
Yeah.
for me.
I mean,
um,
and the average entrepreneur doesn't start off with a team, you know?
no, I mean, I can't say that I did this all on my own.
But, well,
because
no,
I
right.
did have a partner.
Right.
So I think our struggles are probably similar, but also different.
Right.
Like, I wasn't alone when I started my business.
Right.
Over time, I just, my
But some
partner-
of those challenges that, and I only know because I was your next door neighbor, you felt very alone in them, right? And not like you as in like you against your partner, but even the two of you, there were things that only the two of you could handle, but you still had all these other responsibilities.
Yeah.
So it wasn't anything anybody could
Well,
help you with.
He wanted to be a part of the business.
Absolutely, yeah.
But at some point, he had recognized and I had recognized that I was putting in the majority of the work, as in like making sure people are doing, like, delegating,
Right.
and making sure we had this. He was more of a financial.
Right. You guys, there was a
he
division
was
in the
like a
roles.
pillar. Like, without him, this place wouldn't exist. So
Right.
I can't deny him of that. So
Right,
I am
absolutely.
thankful for that. But down the line, I just realized, like, he's more like the financial provider, and I was the one that, like, took that and made it happen.
Right.
If that makes sense. I don't know the word for that.
Yeah. But I mean, community is so important in that
Yeah.
though. But in that, you had other tattoo.
But he had also, like, he had agreed, it looked better. Like, it was better for him to just be another artist at the shop.
Right.
Because it just,
So you were like making the decisions and
Yeah.
delegating, and
Yeah.
so a lot of the weight of that fell on you.
yeah. So I was like, if I'm doing all this already, like, how do you feel about just being an artist? He's like, I would love that, actually.
Right.
So it kind of worked out. And I guess that was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah. So, wow.
So I would say after that, that's when I realized, like, oh my gosh, this is really hard.
It's a lot. No, it's a lot.
This
So
is really hard.
to not have community though, and had you just been shouldering that by yourself, would have, like, in
Yeah.
terms of not having a team, that would stink.
What?
That's what it's called. Angel investor.
Angel investor. Oh, that's what his role was? Oh, I guess he was my. I don't like that.
That's what the term is.
Really? Okay, so I guess he was an angel investor.
Okay.
He was a part of the business.
Yeah.
We both wanted to be out of where we were at, and it just kind of worked out. That was during COVID we opened.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Or after.
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 Here was after. Yeah.
I think the other one was after too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I bet a lot of small business owners can feel your pain and, like, feel that for sure. I know a lot of people that own businesses, even here in town, just talk about how soul sucking it can be. In a sense, like, it can be a lot. It can be very hard.
It's a tough responsibility.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. I think some people make it look easier than others.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives the impression that it's for everybody.
Yeah.
Or that it's easy to do. But there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that people don't
I was
see.
like, I'll just own my own business so I don't have to work for anyone. And I'm like, now I work for everyone. I work for everyone.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, anyone and everyone that has a problem with anything ever, it's my fault.
Yes. You got it. Welcome to entrepreneurship, Vanessa. Welcome. Yeah.
Fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm happy.
I love what I do. I mean,
I know it sounds like we're complaining, but we're not.
No. I don't know if somebody interpreted that. To me, it sounded. It's like a real conversation, and everything I said was accurate. It's all true. Like, that's why I do what I do. I don't ever want anybody to feel alone. I want everyone to know that there's, like, that there's hope on the other side.
There's camaraderie.
There's camaraderie.
That's a big word.
Biz besties is a real thing.
Camaraderie.
I can't.
Sparkles across the top.
Glitter.
Sorry.
Biz besties is a real thing, though.
Yeah.
So
No, I think piggybacking off of each other and, like, doing promotions together
Us
and, like,
collaborating
involving the
and-
community.
yeah.
When you walk into our hallway, there's 3 businesses and
yes.
there's, you got hout cakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you say it.
I want you to say it another 6 times. Go ahead.
Hout cakes. Hout cakes.
You're gonna say it different every time. It's good.
Megan's cakes.
Megan, I wasn't a part of it.
Yeah, Megan's cakes. Hot cakes. They're here. We're here. Tattoos. And you have a boutique.
I think it's like the best combination.
Yeah.
And you can walk from one to another and
Yeah.
get some snacks, get a tattoo, and buy a dress on your way out the door.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Forgot to get a gift for your wife because you're a bad husband? Go to Luxe.
Wait.
They've got dresses in all sizes.
That's like a commercial, but different.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Forget your anniversary? Go to Luxe. Get a tattoo. Get her name tattooed on your throat.
Stop by and get a cupcake on your way out.
Get a cupcake and buy her a dress.
Be a snack, tat a snack, grab a snack.
Oh, shit. Be a snack. That's crazy. Be a snack, get a snack, grab a snack. Wait, what?
I said tat a snack. Be a snack, tat a snack, grab a snack.
Get a tat, grab a snack.
Sure, Vanessa. Yeah.
Yeah.
That. All of that. Yes.
Close enough.
All right. We're going to have another episode after this coming up next week. Go check it out. It's going to be with Brandi again. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, you should. And if you don't, you're mean and you hurt my feelings.
That got deep fast.
Yeah. We'll see you later.